go live. Let me see. A couple things I gotta do. Before we get started on this thing. All right, cool. We are fired up on Facebook. Here we go. This is what I need. Gotta go make our sheet real fast because I realized I was running out of time. Trying to confirm all the payments at once. Shocker. It's a lot across all the rounds, so that I could limit the lag time in between breaks. I wanted to make sure that we could kind of seamlessly transition. Obviously, it'll be separate lives, but where we could transition a little bit more seamlessly in between breaks. All right, cool. Welcome all to the RIP. Got a couple people in here. Let me make sure that all the tags went through and drop the link on the post. Nice, all the tags did go through. Link to the live on Facebook. Let's pull up YouTube real quick too. Haven't seen anybody say anything yet, so. Oh man. Dang it. I goofed up. Nothing major. I sent the thumbnail to myself for YouTube, but I guess I didn't add it. Dingus moment. Well, I guess for the sake of things, I'm going to do this and bring this back here. I grabbed all the cases I have so we can pick between them all. Prospect Edition boxes. Let's put up a few cool cards back here so that we got something to look at while we chat. Wait for everybody to jump in. Got these three sitting here on my desk, so let's put these three up here. Some prospecting. Some big leaguers. How many rounds you fill? Edgar, I filled 2, and there's still one more that's open. Round 3 still has, I think, just under 10 spots remaining. Let me see. Yeah, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots left. 23 through 30. Ayo! My thing was a few people just didn't pay for round 2 yet, so I'm trying to hunt those down. Trying to confirm all these payments was crazy. I will say this. I didn't really want to do 3 rounds. I had demand for a third, and I was nervous that there wouldn't be enough. Because, look, this is an expensive break, right? $100, $109 a spot. Like, yes, the hits are 100% worth it. But, you know, some people, $100 is like the fun money for a month. And trying to fill 90 spots at that, it could be a bit much. But I tell you what, that third round will fill, and we will run it tonight. Because I know what's going to happen is once some people who this is probably their first multiverse case break, when they start seeing what's coming out, they're going to be like, oh, snap. And they're going to jump in. It's going to happen. There's a little trio of cards right there just to show off a little bit. Got a Judge Rookie X-Fractor, JJ First Auto, and a Caminero Gold Wave Auto. But yeah, got a few left in that one. I know Dan Casey's ready to jump. He wants to get some closer magic, so got to get a couple more to fall in there. But I'll give it about 30 more seconds for folks to jump in, and then we'll get started with the random. As always, since we're doing a random, there will be an opportunity to trade teams if you want. So make sure you're hanging out, ready to do it. All right, what do you guys say? Shall we? I'm going to have to make it bigger for everyone to be able to see it, because I know that is super duper tiny. and nearly impossible to read. I can read it, but probably on a cell phone it's probably pretty difficult. All right, let me see. How does this look? All right, as long as we'll bump it up to like here. So, in case this is your first random team break with me. So I've got everybody's spots 1 through 30. Of course, it was a straight fill, so some folks have their name multiple times. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to randomize all 30 MLB teams right here in alphabetical order. Randomize them 1 through 30. Randomize it 5 times on random.org. And the order it ends up in will be the order you get. Once I finish randomizing it and copying and pasting it back over to the list, I'm going to sort the baseball teams alphabetically so that when you hit something, it's easy for me to find that, oh, so-and-so has this team and they get this hit. So it's so I can shout you out when you do hit. So we'll go through the list once it's done, but let's random. 5 times, good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have the Cubbies through the St. Louis Cardinals. Is that 5 times? So just so you can see that all these will stay in order. Dana has the Cubs up top. Steve has the Cardinals. So if I go here and I say sort A to Z, this side gets all messed up. But as you see, Chicago Cubs Dana and St. Louis Steve right there. So just so you know that it doesn't mix them up anymore after we randomize it. All right, so give me just a moment. I'll blow it up a little bit larger. And here's what everybody's got. So Chris, you have the Diamondbacks, Robert with the Braves, Michael with the O's, Chris with the Red Sox, Dana with the Cubs, Sam with the White Sox, Michael with the Reds, Dana with the Guardians, Mason with the Rockies, Michael with the Tigers. Robert, you have the Astros, Bose with the Royals, Michael with the Angels, Robert Gordon with the Dodgers, Mason with the Marlins, Jose with the Brewers, Clay with the Twins, Bobby with the Mets, Dana with the Yankees, Michael with the A's, Lee with the Phillies, Chris with the Pirates, Robert with the Padres, Dana with the Giants, White with the Mariners, Steve with the Cardinals, Robert with the Rays, Billy with the Rangers, Dustin with the Blue Jays, and Michael with the Nationals. Now, in case you don't have it handy, I'm going to drop the link to the Multiverse checklist in the comments so you can take a peek of what your team has to offer. Just click on the drop-down menu for team, and then you'll be able to see what your team has. Or if there's a certain card you're chasing, feel free to open up a trade. But I will say this, every single team has something to chase. Every single one. It's designed that way intentionally. So I'll give it a couple minutes for trades if anybody would like to do so. Get these cards out the way so we can have some fun. But yeah, still spots remaining in round 3. If anybody's interested, let me know. So it's like 22 through 30. Any big teams come out of there? Yeah, Nationals came out of there. I mean, I know it's random, but Astros, Cleveland, Red Sox, Diamondbacks, Pirates came out of there, Blue Jays, Cardinals. Yes, there's still some. I mean, it's a random. I don't know why I'm trying to correlate that. Angels available. That's a question for Michael. See if he wants to trade. Well, we got 9 folks in here, so at least 9 folks are about to see the craziness. Big hits inbound. Yes, indeed. Somebody take down some spots in round 3 so Dan can jump in. Denied. All right, I'm not seeing much for trade. Oh, sorry. The bottom scroll bar that you see at the bottom there is inaccurate. That's from last night. Let's take that off. Anybody want to trade? I want to give ample time for folks who do want to trade, but I also don't want folks hanging around all day waiting for no trades to go through. Take one in round 3. You got it, Chris. I'll tag you in it. Padres for Angels. Angels seem quite popular. Chris, I'm tagging you in it too, just saying that you claimed a spot via the Round 1 Live. What is Dan's stipulations? Dan wants to close round 3. He wants closer mojo. Oh heck yeah! Steve just claimed 2 more. Oh, we're cruising now. Like I said, I knew that once I started going live that things will look up. So now we're 26 through 30 remain. Cubs, Guardians, Giants are on the trade block. Well, well, well. Anyone want the Stros? Houston. Oh, I didn't even realize I read that as Stros. I'll take the Cubs. It's like, in exchange, I will give you 1 gas station burrito. Oh, Dana came in and claimed 2 more. Dan, you better act fast. I think this might be close to closing on us. There's 3 spots left in round 3. Dan, if you want closer mojo, pay attention, because somebody could come in and snatch 3. You never know. Astros for Cubs. Phillies up. What do you think about Astros for Cubs, Mr. Durrance? Phillies are up from Lee. See things popping up, but I don't see any deals going through. Y'all let me know what you want to do. If you're good to rip, let me know, too. Once we start getting a few people say, hey, let's rip, we'll get started. But until then, I want to give folks ample time if you do want to trade. Oh, Dan Casey. When it comes down to the last spot, shout Rooster Cogburn and I'll take it. So we effectively, if somebody wants to claim 2 spots in round 3 will close. I'm good, rip. Robert says rip. I'll go ahead and prepare this for the bottom scrollioli. Don't worry, I'll bring it back up so you can keep looking at what you got. There you go. All right, anybody else? We good? How much spot? 109 a spot, Roosts. So 218 for 2. You get spots 28 and 29. Oh, wait, Rooster said I'm good, Rip. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. You got me for a second. Well, longer than a second. You did get me for a minute. I'm a man of the people. Once the people tell me they're good. That was the sound of my mouse hitting the ground. Thankfully, it still works and I didn't close anything out. All right, are we good? We still got a couple more pieces of administration to take care of, and then we're ripping. I'm going to give it 40 seconds, because 40 seconds, that means we'll be live for 15 minutes. So we started the random 10 minutes ago. I want Dan to close. He's going to close, he says. There's 3 spots left, he said, when it comes down to the last spot. I just want the bottom spot so Rooster can't get it. All right, 15-second warning. Good. All right. Let's get this party started. So, the last bit of administration. We have 14 people in here. Everybody gets 2 votes. The first case that has 3 numbers match. So, case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Everybody gets 2 votes. The first one that gets 3 votes will be the case we rip. 1 through 11. I need numbers 1 through 11. 6, 4. Okay. 6, 4. Oh, 4 is one of them. All right. That was actually incredibly quick. Chris, Dana, and Dan all pick case 4. Rooster spamming 6 does not count. That was actually really fast because Rooster picked 6. Chris picked 4. Robert picked 9. Dana picked 4. And then Dan picked 4. So 4 it is. Oh, it's the bottom left one. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. There's that. And now the last thing. Left or right? Left or right? Left. Left is up. Left was in the photos. Left or right? First to 2 votes wins. Or I guess we can do 3 since there's so many people. Left or right? Bottom left always. To the left, to the left, to the left, not kick. Left, left, right, left. All right, left it is. Left was in the photo, so maybe that's a little extra love. Oh, I don't know. Well, folks, it's time. It's time. All right, so I got to do this. I learned this last time. I need to cut this case before we go further because I've opened the Prospect Edition boxes first, and that has ended up with us having a full stage and then me trying to cut open a case of repacks. Gets pretty tight pretty quick. Let's get this paper out of here. Look at that thing. It's so good to be back. Ripping multiverses. But of course, we got Prospect Edition in here too. I've said it before and I'm blatantly obvious about it. This is filler in case you don't hit. Now, we pulled the Nick Kurtz 1 of 1 auto out of here. It's not like there's junk in here. There's Kabooms, there's Skeens autos, Merrill autos, Mizarowski autos, Kurtz autos. Like, we can still hit good stuff, but this is really to try and help fill the gap. Benji Boy, Grant Taylor, Brody Brecht, Aces, Dolander, Ryan Clifford for the Mets, 295 of 299. Kevin Sim, Roderick Arias, and a blue auto of Andrew Walters. Cleveland. Dana getting the first ink of the break. And I know how some people think. They're like, all right, I'm just here for the multiverse. And then we pull, a Skeens auto or something. And then it's like, wait a minute. That's pretty good. It's like, yeah, especially considering this is 2024. So it's a rookie auto. All right, Chase DeLauder, Thomas White, Jake Bloss on the Pink Velocity. I think that's what it is. That is 3 of 79 for the Blue Jays. Domination, Travis Bazzana, Wyatt Sanford, Ping, Ryan Sloan, Fenwick Trimble, and a silver auto, Brandon Sproat, New York Mets. Bobby. And then Toronto, Dustin. How's everybody's Friday? Friday. Friday. Sorry, I'm still trying to double check this. Oh. Anybody want spot 29? Dan says he'll close. So here's round 3 right now. Round 3. Dan says he wants 30, so he's going to try and be the person to close. Somebody could go in there and be mean and say 2 spots, and Dan won't get in. But if somebody says 1 spot, we close. I'm just saying. Oh. Dana said 1 spot, so Dan, I'm putting you in 30 to close. Sweet, round 3 just closed. Hoo-ah. Oh, Rooster, your comment just popped up for me. Dana, you want me to give Rooster 29, or do you want it? If you want me to give it to him, I can. Or if you'd rather have it, that's fine. So Trent a nuke. What? So give me 29. I mean 30. Oh wait, here. Let me. Sorry. I wanted to comment that we're closed. That way, get the gang back together. Give Roos 29. You got it. Blake Larson, Clark Cannonitty, Silver, Cooper Pratt. Prepping for the pros, Christian Moore, Ricardo to 99. Joey Oakey, Walker Martin, and Cade Coyler. Atlanta Braves, Robert Connor. Dan, I think give it to Dana and Dan. Oh my gosh. So you're all telling me to give it to each other. So who's got what? Right now. So I think Dana just wanted to take 29 so that Dan would get 30. Who is this? I don't know who that is. Rooster 29 and Dan 30. I think it would be more fun if Roosters got skin in the game on it. I have a surprise for them. Ooh. Do it, Rooster. I got a feeling. Silent J McDermott. Blue Chase Burns. That is numbered 142 of 149. Blake Burke. Prepping for the pros. Tommy Tanks. Jacob Gonzalez. Rhett Lauder. And a blue Sean Keys. Toronto. I think that's Dustin, right? Yeah. Dana 29, Dan equals 30. Rooster 29 and Dan 30. Do y'all just want me to open up 29? Roost equals save money. Dana's probably going to say the same thing now. I do have an option. Stand by. I may have an option for us. Because somebody earlier commented 1 spot and then they edited their comment to 2. And I only saw it for 1. So... All right, I have a solution. I'm putting Robert Gordon in spot 29 because he claimed 2 spots earlier. or he claimed 1 spot earlier and then edited it to 2 and paid for 2. So it all works out. The spot's already paid for. Alan Facindo, Mike Sirota, Blue, Yenier Fernandez, LA Dodgers, 78 of 99. Skeens Domination. That's a rookie. I'm going to top load it. Maeda to 199 for the Yankees. Chris Cortez, Tommy White, and a Thomas White auto. Thomas White, solid pitcher for the Marlins. Mason. Okay, cool, Robert. I know we were messaging, so Robert, if you scroll up, you can see the confusion with spot 29. So I put you in it just to close it out. And that way it gets her done. Cool. That way nobody's over their allowances. And that way everybody can have some fun. Everybody can hit some cool cards. Sweet. Good deal. At the end of the day, that's what I want everybody to, realize that it's not me trying to pull a fast one on you. It's simply me trying to act rapidly in a very quickly changing environment while trying to appease as many parties as possible, which unfortunately is not easy. You got it, Roos. 31 is yours. That's for sure. I'm holding out for a divisional. Brother, I don't know if I got it in me for a divvy tonight. You want to do a divisional of a case break? That'd be crazy. Cole Carrig, Tanner Hall, Jackson Bowmeister, Braden Montgomery, Domination Tommy Troy to 99, Bryce Eldridge, Zach Earhart, and a Blue Wave auto, Iriarte, Chicago White Sox. Sam. Oh, dang it, Sam. I just realized you got the White Sox. I mean, I know you have the market there, but I know you'd prefer the other Chicago one. Just for shoots and giggles. I mean, we could do it. I'll put it up. This will run through the duration. Not tonight. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'll leave it up there. $4.98 a spot. I'll put it up there. If folks are down to clown, down to do something a little crazy, we could try it. I traded Kurt's auto for a spot. Go to Terry. Terry, you can't come in here and say stuff like that. You know that. Terry's trying to fire me up on a... It's a Friday, Terry. Unnecessary. Oh, I think he's referring to a spot in the divisional. I mean, it's an idea. Funky Muncie, Jackson Wiggins, Tanner Hall, Aces Ben Hess, Luke Kershaw to 199, Chase Harlan, Tyson Lewis, and a blue. Nice! Luke Kershaw. Clay. Not too shabby. 148 of 149. Who liked that? Who liked Terry's terrible comment? Who? I think I have an idea. Rooster. And you want spot one. Nice. Couple nice Kershaws. Dan, you been picking up any of him? I've been tempted. Somebody sent me a gold rookie auto. The price was a little higher than I wanted to pay, so I was sleeping on it, and it sold. I'll take the Luke. All right, Roost, I'll put you in. Like I said, if it doesn't fill, it doesn't fill, but it's an option. It is an option. Tried to get the out 5 today. Oh, snap. This guy. All right, Christian Scott Ardon. Hagen Smith, red. That's numbered 114 of 199. Rhett Lauda. Ping, Tommy White. Colt Emerson. Jacob Wilson. Ooh, on card. Oh, I think that's J.D. Dix for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Chris. Yes, indeed. Future Legends. 164 of 199. On card. I like the on card prospect edition autos. I feel like they're few and far between, but I'm a fan. Red out of 5, Keyshaw. I know that one. That one cheap. I know that one cheap. You and me both, Robert. Yeah. The problem is, it's Patrick Forbes. If it was Eli Willits, I would 100% be interested. If you can show me a comp for, I don't know. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't. I'd say I'd need like a comp for like $4,000. The Subfractor. Oh, like the Frozen Fractor one? Like the Sub-Zero? Or is it like the Subway trademarked parallel? Cam Smith, Gino Groover, Ledbetter Silver, Kellen Lindsay prepping for the pros, Ivan Melendez to $299 for Arizona, David Shields, Braylon Payne, and Cade Coiler. Another one. This time we got a blue auto. Atlanta. Robert. Yes, the Luke. I assumed it was the Luke, but I asked, was it the Frozen Fractor one? Or the Subway Fractor? You said Subfractor, so. I don't know. There's so many parallels nowadays. Nowadays, I wouldn't be shocked if Frozen. If it was the Subway parallel. It's like the what? Like the sandwiches? Sorry, I got a message that I needed to respond to. That's funny. But yeah, Roost, we'll see over the 3 rounds if we can get that. I mean, it's an option. Joe Vitrano, Travis Bazzana, JD Gonzalez, blue for Tampa Bay, Theo Gillen, prepping for the pros, Eldridge, Jake Geloff, Orlando Martinez, and Tyson Neighbors, Slam Diego, yeah, San Diego Padres, Robert. I'd do box goose. He deleted the post when I asked if it was for sale. Oh, man. JD is 33 of 99. You're not getting the bookend, but you are getting a third of the way through the book. Look at that. Quick math. I'm basically a human calculator. What up? Bobby, I don't think your joke landed well with many others, but I will say I like that. Box, goose. I think it's funny. Eddie Reidner's Sean Sullivan, Pink Velocity, Nathan Detmer for Oakland, Brandon Sproat, Eddie Reidner's to $299, Bryce Matthews, Cooper Pratt, and a silver auto for Walker Martin, San Francisco, Mr. Durrance. See, this is why we open the multiverse case first. Because as you can imagine, trying to open a case with this many cards on the stage creates a bit of a roadblock. since the Skeens is not numbered. Caminiti, Drew Beam, Dalton Rushing. What's the 6-spot live fill details? It is a case of Multiverse. $4.98 a spot. Random division. Dalton Rushing, PJ Morlando, Chase Hampton, 23 of 25. New York Yankees. Dana. Charlie Soto, Paul Wilson, and a silver auto of Iriarte. Another Iriarte. We already got the blue one up there for the W Sox. Sam. Couple of autographs. All right, ladies and germs. The moment you've been waiting for. I had somebody ask for it, Drew, so I said, you know, well, I think you can tell who that somebody was considering he's on there. But Rooster asked, so I'll deliver. Multiverse time. 6 boxes, 1 box per person. It's a divisional. So every person gets a division. And whatever cards hit for those 5 teams of yours. It's basically you get 5 teams. Yeah, and it's a full case. Do I think it will fill? I actually don't know. But excuse me. I will say I think it'd be interesting. Come on, Dice. I think we had a double hitter right off the rip. Yes, we do. 2 1-touches. First up. Ooh, is that a heavy lumber? Nice. Mickey Mantle, heavy lumber, case hit. Mr. Durance. 12, Robert. And a blue reptilian first auto. Nice. DeVio. 46 of 150. Michael. Halos. So it's 12 boxes. So all I did was take just 249 times 12 divided by 6. 498. Right on the dot. No extra fees, no extra shipping, none of that. Where are the Yankees? I don't want to be one of them guys that ask and then don't follow through. I appreciate that. But I mean, if somebody hits something like this right off the rip, like Brandon took a personal and check comps on this, you wouldn't believe what comps are on this. The last 10 sales are over $1,000. So it's like, boom, there's one of 12 boxes. So it's like, hey, there's value in here. I mean, just like that. Case hit and a blue reptilian auto. Ka-chow. Call me Lightning McQueen. This one's also a little thicker. You going back-to-back double hitters? I think we are. I think we got 2 more 1-touches. If it helps, I'll take spot 6. Oh, dog. All right, let's see. Another first Bowman. Green. Aaron Estrada. 38 of 99. First Bowman auto. Michael. And who's behind him? Ooh, is this gold? Leo DeVree. 45 of 50. Gold VIP. Robert. Slam Diego. Oh, duh, right in front of me. Literally the card that I was moving out of the way. Steve! Heck yeah. Are we going to do this? This is insane. Okay, for the record. Would be great. So, Bobby, I'll be honest. How does that work? I don't think I'm actually familiar with doing it that way. All right, y'all. I will say this. Just because they're full, let's run the 3 rounds. Let's run the 3 rounds, and then if this fills, we'll run it after. So, holy smokes, we're half full. Can you tell that I wasn't expecting that to run? But yeah, Bobby, if I can figure out how that works, I mean, I'm always down to try something different. I will say this, the one thing that I'm not down to try again is drafting for teams with the delay on Facebook. We did that one time, and the draft took like an hour. It was so bad. Because like I've seen it done on Whatnot, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty easy. But Whatnot's a lot faster than Facebook comments. All right, PSA slab, mint 9. Ooh. Thomas White, refractor auto, 7 of 499. This is pretty neat because we pulled his auto and look at that. I guess we could tell which ones he signed first and which ones he signed next. All right, Mason. Box Goose. Okay, I don't think it is. Rooster, it isn't. I don't think it's that. You're a madman. You're crazy. You're crazy, Mr. Cogburn. You're crazy. Oh, it's not big bald gal. Big beautiful curls. He literally spelled it out earlier. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh, oh, this is nice. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, rookie auto, 102 of 149. Mr. Gordon. You may have not gotten the 2 spots. You didn't need the 2 spots in this one. You just needed this one. 2025 World Series Most Valuable Player. Pow. Congratulations. Heck of a hit. Boom indeed. Oh, and we're not even halfway through the case. So let's ballpark this real quick. Just an idea. AL East, NL East, NL West, AL West, AL East. So 5 of the 6 division. Wait, no. East, West, West. Or I'm sorry. So 5 of 6 divisions have hit so far. If this was a divisional case. And we're not even halfway through. Goes in order of spot, stash, or pass. Spot 3 in the divisional break. All right, Robert. Holy smokes, we only have 2 left. This is freaking awesome. Ooh, raw card review. And they say it's a 10-10. Oh, man, that's sick. Oh, Bobby, that's sick. 2019 Topps Chrome, Pete Alonso, refractor auto, 106 of 499. I said that before, Sam. I was like, because we hit you 2 autos out of Prospect Edition, right? And I go, and Chicago, Sam. And I go, nice. And I was like, oh. I was like, he's gonna want the other Chicago. But I was like, hey, at least you've got the market right there to sell him for Cubs cards. Where's Jason Peavy at? Where is he at? He's hanging out with family, so he's probably busy. That Orioles jersey looks funny. Dude, all right. You better be nice to me, all right? If you do hit a White Sox card in the multiverse, I'm a buyer. Nice. That's easy. So in case my boxes, find a price per box, then random draw orders per what they think. So it's just like you're just buying the boxes individually, right? So it's just, you're just taking personals at that point, right? Ooh, little 10-10. What'd you say about hitting a White Sox card out of the multiverse? Colson Montgomery, 2022 Bowman Chrome Mega Box, 10-10. Sam. Oops. Well, that was good timing for the two of you. That's what I mean. Every single team. Because that's the thing is, like, I guarantee you when Sam saw you had the White Sox, he was like, oh, man, I got the White Sox. But every single team has stuff to chase. Every single one. I'll stick with Divvy. You guys CT scanned my boxes, didn't you? Terrible. All right, who's next? PSA slab. It is a Gem Mant 10. What's the set? 2022 Topps Japan Edition. Big dumper. Seattle. White. I don't think I've ever opened Japan Edition. That's got to be a low pop, right? Well, Robert, I'll say this. If I have them, they're for sale. That's what I mean. If it goes for anybody, if you're like, hey, I want to just spend my break budget on the case of Multiverse, let me know. Yeah, that's got to be super low. One touch. Yeah, the Japanese flag. I feel like that'd be really cool for, like, Shohei. Ooh, die cut. Juan Soto. Global Impact, 46 of 150. Michael. Nat's making it. Juan Soto. Juan Soto. Did I snag it? You did. So, I know you're going to be bummed. You got the Marlins, but you do have a slab so far. You got a Tommy. So, funny enough, you have a Tommy White, or I'm sorry, I keep saying Tommy White. Thomas White, auto from Prospect Edition, and his first Bowman. Look at the auto difference. So it's interesting. You want a spot, Bobby? Which one are you thinking? I mean, after that, it'll only be one spot. So considering I have two more rounds of this, I think somebody's gonna be tempted. Is that every division? I think it is. Actually, no, it's not every division yet. So, NL Central has not hit yet. That is correct, Robert. So, Bobby, which spot you want? And since there's no fees or anything factored in, if you're paying PayPal, I'm going to send you a different address to send to. And please send it friends and family and then send me a screenshot. All right, Mint 9, 2022 Topps. Ooh. Bobby Witt Jr., rookie home field advantage. Bose, a bit. Oh, I tried. That's sick. Bobby, rookie HFA. I like it. Kansas City Royals. I'll take 2 on the left. All right, so we're closed. Divisional just closed. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. This is actually insane. No, because you can pass on what you... Wait, what? Go to the next line. Someone decides to keep. Mason, give me one sec. You got the Marlins and the Rockies. Dude, I'm sorry. Can you tell that I'm shocked? All right. So, I know we're still in here, but PayPal only. Gold188 at yahoo.com. Friends and family, no notes. 3 boxes left in this break. If you haven't hit yet, I'm pulling for you. There's a bunch of teams up here that haven't hit. I know you know there's a chance, but let's see if we can make something happen for somebody who hasn't hit yet. If you're paying Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, that's all fine because those don't have fees. But PayPal does. I'd almost bet that I do better in round 2 with one team than I did in this break. Dude, I know. Like, but the thing is, like you've hit 2 autos, including a refractor PSA 9 auto. But there are some bigger, like arguably bigger teams, like the Red Sox. Chris has the Red Sox. Red Sox haven't made the stage. Tigers, Cubs, Brewers, Rangers, Astros, like some bigger teams too. Every team's in play. Gem Mint 10. Let's see if one of those teams can hit right now. 2024 Bowman. Matt Shaw auto. Cubbies making it. Dana. Come on. I'm pulling for teams that have nothing so far. You know, I'll never complain. I actually really do appreciate that. Because my goal is for everybody to hit. And I will send stuff to people who don't hit. Because the goal is always everybody to have fun. I want to entertain you and hopefully get you some good cards. And if I can't get you good cards, I want to entertain you and I'll send you some cards. Is Matt Shaw good? I like Matt Shaw. Yeah. All right. One touch. Uno touch. Oh, yeah. Travis Bazzana, 56 of 99. Dana, back to back. Going bananas for Bazzanas. Last box, Mojo. And she's a hefty one. I got a feeling we got more than one card in here. That or we got a really heavy patch auto. No, we got... Oh, that could... No, that's 2. I was about to say, could that be 3? All right, so we got a thick card, and a regular. Let's see what the regular size one is. Tyson Lewis, first Bowman auto. Michael, Reds. And last but not least, patch auto. Dave Winfield, Minnesota Twins, 50 of 75, Clay. Dave Winfield had that crazy image in last one. Random division, whatever's left. All right. Yeah, so it will be a random division. If you jumped into the divisional, it will be, we're going to run that after round 3. Okay, I will tag you. Please send payments as soon as you can. That way I can mark you off. All right, I'm kind of just going in a random order now. If you didn't hit, I apologize. But just wait, she goes. New live so I can tag folks. All right, so here's what we got for round 1. Yeah, it was spread out really well. A lot of love all around. Fernandez, Blue, Maea to 199. Hampton to 25. Skeens, Domination. Ivan Melendez to 299. Domination, Tommy Troy to 99. Hagen Smith. I'm sorry, Lee. Who'd you have? Yeah, the Phillies. I'm sorry. Kishal to 199. Bloss, Pink Velocity. Ricardo to 99. Clifford to 299. JD, Blue. Riders to 299. Burns, Blue. Detmer, Pink Velocity. Sean Keys, Walker Martin, Cade Coiler, Andrew Walters, golly, Thomas White, Iriarte, Sproat, Tyson Neighbors, Iriarte again, Coiler again, Luke Kishal, and a Future Legends, JD Dix. From Multiverse, Cal Raleigh, Japan Edition, PSA 10, Leo DeVry, VIP to 50, Mickey Mantle, Heavy Lumber, Tyson Lewis, first auto, Aaron Estrada, first green auto, Davio, Blue Reptilian to 150. Dave Winfield, patch auto to 75. Bobby Witt Jr., rookie home field advantage. Colson Montgomery 1010 Megabox auto. Thomas White first refractor auto. Bazana Green Reptilian auto to 99. Pete Alonso Raw Card Review 1010. Send that thing off to PSA, Bobby. Matt Shaw PSA 10. Juan Soto Global Impact to 150, and I think it's fair to say that our hit of the break is our World Series MVP rookie auto to 149. Folks, if you jumped in the divisional, like I said, it'll run after round 3. Please pay when able. If you're paying PayPal, it's gold188@yahoo.com, and please send me a screenshot. You're the best. If you're in round 2, give me a few minutes to confirm a couple more payments, I think, or actually we might be good.